October 2016 at the Artscape. That's the Big Five comedy show, which takes place at the Grand Arena at the GrandWest on the 4th of March 2017 at 8 p.m. Now, the comedians will be joined on stage by award-winning DJ Ready D, who joins us now from RC Points. Tell us more about the upcoming show and his involvement in this. DJ Ready D, good morning. Welcome to Winning Live.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me. It's really, really awesome to be here. Thank you very much.
You know what? You still look like you did when you started Prophets of the City.
Cool.
What do you attribute that to? I need that youngness that you have.
It's the mountain, it's the weather, it's the oceans in Cape Town.
It's the water, ne? All right, let's talk about the Big Five comedy show. What is it? What are we talking about here?
Wow, the Big Five comedy, it's a really spectacular comedy showcase. And for the first time, they decided to integrate elements of DJing into the show as well. So this is kind of where I fit in. So I bring a musical edge and I bring those turntablist techniques that kind of keeps things together and brings everything into perspective. So it's a really new concept, I think. And I think in terms of the organizers, Stuart Taylor and the crew, they really decided to take a bold step by putting me on there. So based on the success of the show last year, we kind of found out that the formula works. People really, they really clicked with what was taking place.
What was your first thought, though, when you heard of this concept of bringing comedy and music, 10 tables, all on one stage?
Yeah, for me, it really excites me, though, because back in, I would say many years ago, more than 10 to 12 years ago, I used to work on the Fat Joe show. So I had my first encounters with comedy on that platform as well, and working with Kagiso, Lediga, on that platforms, that really exposed me to that. And for me to work in a creative space with really, people that's prepared to take the risk, and they got this whole visionary approach to what they do, that really excites me because it enables me to push myself as a DJ and a turntablist as well.
Okay, so let me get this right. You were part of that show at the Artscape.
That's right.
All right, so what was the people's reaction to? I mean, you played to sold-out audiences throughout the run. What are the audience saying? What is it that they love about this concept so much?
Yeah, I think some people were taken by surprise, though. They didn't know what to expect. As they walk into the arena, you hear the music play, then things start to ramp up. And we find at least we have this interesting ways of introducing the MCs and the acts as well. So apart from bringing the music that the comics will actually walk up onto, I come in with all these turntablism things, and people normally know me for scratching with my elbows and my legs and doing all these crazy body tricks while mixing. So I bring those aspects, to the show, and many people are taken by surprise and like, sure, I didn't know DJs actually do these things. And there's various little skits and production elements that I bring to the show as well, that kind of keeps everything aligned with the theme of what's taking place on the evening as well. So there's a lot of creativity that flows through the show as well from that perspective.
So since that concept works, have you been tempted to change it, switch it up a bit for GrandWest?
Yes, it's going to be switched up a little bit as well. And I think it's really awesome because working in the Artscape environment, that kind of set the stage for us to understand how we can improve on things as well. So as things progress, things will really start coming together as well. But so far, it's really been awesome. Everything's been smooth sailing in terms of how we connect as well. Because sometimes, when you a DJ, normally you're in the shadows, but in this instance, you're right up front and you're actually a part of the production as well. So it's really awesome to connect with the performers on a certain level. And for me as a performer, it helps me to grow as well. So I can kind of understand their personalities and better, I can actually execute, what needs to be done for that performer on a much higher level.
All right, award-winning South African hip-hop DJ and turntablist, Ready D. Thank you so much for spending the morning with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, he's part of that lineup for the Big Five comedy show taking place in Cape Town. All right, let's say good morning to our music guests. All right. Okay, we'll try and see. The gremlins are wide awake today. We can't even. You know, it's the weather. I blame the weather. All right. We're going to take a quick ad break and then we'll see if we can't get